Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we are jumping into Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, a huge new prequel adventure built for the Nintendo Switch 2. If you're excited for massive battles, ancient legends, and shiny new weapons, stick around. And while you're here, support the channel by liking and subscribing. It truly helps.
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival and the birth of his new world.
Canonical story, the Imprisoning War's untold chapter. The heart of this game is its story. It deals with the Imprisoning War, an untold part of Zelda history. The flashbacks from Tears of the Kingdom hinted at this era, but Age of Imprisonment goes all in. Princess Zelda travels back in time to the age of the first sages, meaning we actually see King Hyrule and Queen Sonia working to save Hyrule. You learn how the war started, how Ganondorf became a terrifying force, and what the ancient kingdom looked like before it all fell apart. The world is more alive than in previous games, and the story feels more connected to the larger Zelda timeline. Players finally get to witness the events that shaped Hyrule's future. Rather than just hearing about them, it's a rare chance to see history unfold and experience everything that was only shown in bits during Tears of the Kingdom. Playable characters meet the heroes and sages. A big part of that experience is the roster of playable fighters. Princess Zelda is here with new powers and a wider spell set. King Hyrule uses light-based techniques, blasting enemies and shielding allies. Sonia controls time magic, which slows down enemies and lets you land big combos. Mineru brings construct-based weapons, so a small army of steampunk robot helpers fights alongside you. New sages also join the roster, giving the game fresh faces and abilities. Each fighter has a different style, so switching characters changes how the battlefield feels. Gameplay evolution, large-scale battles and constructs. Now let's talk gameplay. The Switch 2 hardware changes a lot. The game handles many more enemies on screen at once, and battles feel bigger and louder. In past Warriors titles, areas sometimes looked empty, but not here. The Switch 2 keeps everything smooth, even in the middle of huge fights. The frame rate is much better, so the game feels fast from start to finish. Constructs and Zonai tech are everywhere. You can blast through enemies with cannons, drop giant mechanical hammers, or fly around using wings. It all fits naturally into the Warriors combat system and feels fun to use. The developers said they wanted this game to push the hardware, and it looks like they reached that goal. Co-op and multiplayer war together in split screen or game share. If you want to jump into battle with a friend, co-op options are here. You can play split screen on one Switch 2 system, or you can team up across two consoles with game share. Two players fighting side by side makes the battles even crazier. One player can handle the front line while the other supports from behind, and both players can use their abilities together to wipe out huge armies. It's easy to pick up and perfect for players who like teamwork. Amiibo integration and save data bonuses. Amiibo fans also get extra treats. Scanning Zelda series, Amiibo gives you materials for crafting and upgrades. If you still have save data from Tears of the Kingdom or Age of Calamity, you unlock special weapons right away. It's a small thanks to long-time players, and a fun reward if your old save files are still around. Visuals and world building. Ancient Hyrule comes alive. The world itself looks amazing. The game uses a cel-shaded style with bright colours and smooth animation. Ancient Hyrule feels beautiful, with huge temples, quiet villages, and royal structures everywhere. Even the UI and menus have the classic Zelda look, so everything feels familiar. This version of Hyrule feels like a real place, full of history and secrets. Combat mechanics, familiar Warriors action, new abilities. Combat works the way long-time Warriors players expect, but the abilities are deeper. You can build combos, dodge, and unleash specials. Zelda is like a magic-focused fighter, while other characters hit harder with melee attacks. The recall ability is also here, letting you send enemy projectiles back where they came from. Tornadoes, beams, boulders. Just send everything back into the crowd. Some mechanics come from Tears of the Kingdom, but everything still fits the Warriors style. The attacks are bigger, the combos are stronger, and the action stays fast. Release date and platforms. The game releases November 6th, 2025, only on the Nintendo Switch 2. If you have a Switch 1, you can still join through GameShare, though the full experience is built for the newer system. Connections to Tears of the Kingdom and Age of Calamity. It also connects nicely to both Age of Calamity and Tears of the Kingdom. The story fills in a missing piece in the Zelda timeline, making the world feel more connected. And because of those save data bonuses, fans of previous games get some cool unlocks when they start. Early impressions, what critics and fans are saying. Early reactions from fans and critics are very positive. People love the bigger battles and smoother action. The story is shaping up to be emotional and full of lore. The co-op experience is getting strong praise for being more stable and more fun to use. So, should you be excited? Absolutely. Huge armies, ancient history, fan-favourite heroes, and tons of magic. This game is shaping up to be something special. Marvelous verdict. That's everything you need to know before you jump into Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more Zelda and Switch 2 content, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel and keeps videos coming your way. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next adventure.